On this show, we talk a lot about, hey, how many times can you wear the same pair of socks in a row? And Kyle and I are very open about it. We'll wear the same pair of socks a couple days in a row.
Yeah.
Or, hey, how often do guys change their towels? Like when I was single, I never changed my towels out. I started dating my wife, and she would come over and change the towels. I had a futon when I was dating, and my wife I never really changed the sheets. But now, as a married man, sheets get changed all the time. I'm fascinated to hear this story from Kyle Unfug and a discovery that she's made. Been married 10 years, I think. What?
Yeah.
What happened?
So, yesterday, we changed our sheets. For the first time in, I think, 3 to 6 months.
Well, how does that make you feel, Peyton?
I'm the same way. I probably need to change my sheets. I'm probably about the same way.
Okay, when you do, it's like amazing. It's amazing. You slide into bed and you're like, oh, you guys, clean sheets really do feel differently. They're like soft and cold and supple and just like inviting. I'm like, we got to do this more often.
I don't like to wash my sheets because you have to fold them, and that is like the worst thing in the world. Folding your sheets.
I don't fold the sheets. I just take them out of the dryer and then put them back on the bed.
I'm living with people in the wild. What is wrong with you
When you took the sheets off the bed and you did before you put them in the washing machine, did it look like dried mashed potato mix just fall out of the sheets?
That's so gross, but I will admit it wasn't me that washed the sheets. It was my husband. I wondered if he was playing this weird game with himself, like how long is it going to be? Who's going to be the one to cave in and actually take the sheets off and wash them? And every time I get into bed, I'm like, oh, we need to wash the sheets soon. Instead of doing that, I do the lazy version of it. About once every 1 or 2 weeks, I'll change my pillowcase.
Well, that's something. I'll take that.
And then just leave the sheets on.
You're literally making me itch right now.
Sorry.
How often do you change your sheets?
Once a week, every single Saturday morning. That's the first thing I do is strip the sheets off the bed and start the towels and start the sheets.
Okay, so at that time,
yes,
have your sheets gotten to the point where on Sunday when you get into the clean ones, they feel different?
Saturday night. Because I switch them. I have 2 of the same exact pairs of sheets.
Oh, that's genius.
So I pull one off and do the laundry and put the new one on that I washed the previous week. Okay. So they're 2 of exactly the same sheets, exactly the same color, exactly the same material.
Okay.
And then,
it's a revolutionary.
Yeah. And then the mattress pad, that gets washed about once a month because you got to wash that too.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if I've ever washed that.
Just change it out. Just throw it away. Get a new one. Oh, my God.
Smart.
When your kids come and jump on the bed, just kiss you in the morning, little tiny flakes fly in the air.
Oh, that is so gross. It's really gross when I think about it, but every night when you go to bed, it's such a busy day. You've been doing so much. You're just so tired. You just get in bed and go. Don't think about it.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm with you, man. I would have never changed. I mean, my wife does that as far as I know. I couldn't even tell you, but I do notice.
She's a once a weeker.
When I go into the sheets and it's new, I'm like, oh, yeah, this feels good. Yeah, I know.
It's got some sense. She changes once a week.
I have no idea. It might even be more than that.
Wow.
Maybe.
I don't feel like I've noticed it as much. I know that, when I've gotten in bed before, after, you clean the sheets, it's oh, this is great. But I feel like maybe this is the longest time that we've gone without changing them. So it just felt extra crisp and fresh. I don't know, but it was amazing. I highly recommend changing your sheets.
Does that involve the new nickname you have from your husband, or is that
not
totally
really?
Different? Oh, it's not.
That's
it wasn't
totally different.
What's that
That's
nickname?
really annoying.
Oh, really?
It's so I don't know. I don't even know where this came from. But Scott and I were laying in bed the other night, and he's like, "Come here, Cookie." What? Never, ever has that ever come up. That's not been a little nickname of ours. And for some reason, I was like, no, that's not our thing.